Sherry had seen Omega. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega. Decided to come back. Then the temple line behind Sherry had seen Omega.
sail to Skilligan.
Who was it?
Now, the war on. You're daft.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is.
Don't you fret.
Sounds fine.
It pours.
Oh, who do you think you are?
Any needs, monster?
Sick of it all.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
From the distant south, you'll not find it anywhere else. Just how fast.
Your very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
And? You fix it?
No.
To the room.
Greetings. How's business?
Welcome back.
Looking for a good swordsmith? No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings.
Other methods?
A bit of slant.
Is that how he
I did not give up
tried negotiating? Making a deal?
with Van Horn. Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him,
I see.
but I shan't complain.
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get your supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my...
Take it easy.
Yes, it's just...
Good eye.
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate arm...
Fine.
Split.
Ah, terrible times. Novigrad's most famous order. But there's also crippled keys. The Roseman and...
An abomination.
What's the brief? Let's drink for his kneeling knights.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come. King of Beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? Ugh, 35's as low as we'll go.
25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
Ha! You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
Perhaps we should... You should go home, elf.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, tin boy. Too much drink. You softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleavers, boys! Use Travis fast! Kevin, what do we do? Listen, Kelly! Leg it! This way!
Geralt, quickly! Careful! There will be more in there!
Follow me.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Think they'll come back?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
Hattori, wait!
Not with the mad barge place, though. If luck at all, how would I know? I don't care.
What's the hurry, Mud Prince?
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus, often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate,
Can't you talk to him? You
We...
didn't pay him. Great. What now?
I'm certain you're...
Think I pissed me trousers. Fucking hay, Oars. lately.
Yes, I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plain business. You need a smack us at it.
How long are you gonna make me wait? Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Secrets. You did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside. What brings you here, Geralt?
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. A favour for a favour, aren't we?
I'm gonna kill you, Tori. Yeah, I guess. What do you have in mind?
Brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash a stock of mead. It was me brought it in from Anskellig.
Mature thing to do.
Nay, but it's fair.
Whoa, stop flexing like that, you're making me nervous.
Ugh, got a sharp pain in my spine.
Rum and supper, I never refuse. Killed the skeg, then slit her fancy man open up a fine polka. Instead of
You make a fine son.
You'll never learn. Wind's howling.
The thinking customer was
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus. The man's a boor.
Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course.
To die.
Greetings.
Aye, Geralt. How you doing?
Took care of it. Trader said he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for it, don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Time I went back to sea.
You copy, look, we've got a plan. It's a material road.
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white? Bold, right boy.
Good.
Tweer, sir, clan. We're kings among the clan.
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sukrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard.
What are you getting me into? Borrow?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It's
simple.
All right,
Van Horn had...
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable.
Fine.
After dark...
The number 4 that's in Spring Street.
Cheap wine.
No loitering round here.
That is so pretty, but it can't be the dad of himself. You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
God, a reaper's come for me.
Oh!
Miserable and hungry.
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. My nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meat.
Fine.
Just leave.
gonna be?
Think I pissed me trousers. All my coin. The deal of a lifetime. What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, ploughing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
A witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The boss.
You trade heads.
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you look?
What I'm looking for is none of your business. Ought to just let me through.
Way's all clear.
Where are those crafting supplies? Not this one. No stench. Does stink of ammonia. Must be it. That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Aye, Geralt. It's a bloke Atari told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus! Why are you here? With the sorcerer? Ah, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you've pulled.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these ploughing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Slow down, Sucrus. Let's talk.
I gotta save me brother-in-law. Attack!
You could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has bickering ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes to. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I ought to pay him a visit too.
So, what's it gonna be?
Hey there, handsome. Looking for something unusual.
Ah! Hey, you. Seen anything from Billy?
Hard times we live in, so
Greetings, Ivier.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. I've no need of sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Greetings, Aard.
Greetings, Geralt.
My sword ready yet?
It is. Behold and admire. A sword to outshine all others.
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Aard.
It is I who thank you for everything.
What do you have on offer? So long.
Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization, moral decay.
What do you... So long.
Not if he's got a daft icon up his sleeve. Eternal fire protects us. Gives more... How can I be?
Got some...
You've come... Those were the days. Here he goes. Uncle.
What have you got? So long.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorcerers who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects and watches.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menga.
Temple Guards.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well, man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Triss to use one like this. Herbs, roots. Triss turned to healing. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions. Of remembrance, all dried up. Triss's. Never knew how to drop him on the floor.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Damn it, lost my way again.
Ah! Might even be worse.
Ah! Oh!
There was armies across the river. Worrying. I must resolve matters quickly.
You know how to disembowel them.
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker.
Don't bother me,
and a witcher, a quick stalker. Rules in order.
I've heard of you.
I buy tomorrow what you can buy today. Any needs, Master?
Sir, I beg your pardon.
The White Wolf.
Arr! Arms for the poor.
Mind the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Do you like it here?
Mug like that.
Let us
won't get you a
pray
copper.
to the
Got
eternal
be elegant
fire.
like me.
That it may grant our supplications.
Eternal fire.
Oh.
Hear our prayer. Eternal fire.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
That ain't real fire.
Whoa,
No, it
whoa,
is too.
killer.
They just smear ash on their lips first. That's why it don't hurt. That's all.
Ash?
later.
Like dung that flows to the sewers.
Help. Take pity on me.
Word. There's this.
Aye, it's about right.
Heard me.
And I've heard now. Arms for the poor.
He's got swords in his back and never picks his teeth with an axe. Barbarian.
Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No, there.
Been like. Healthy as a. Well, there.
No.
I gotta find the place they call the.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed.
Guess you're my.
Didn't I say so? How's a man to turn a profit? Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire? Oh, it's you.
So.
Second time round.
That away.
Lace Hall.
And anyone.
Of course.
Thanks for your help.
Wonderful.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal fire!
Oh. Who are you and what?
Take a.
Yellow.
Heard this.
Heard right.
Hold. See you.
What ails you? Push this one together. Picked him away.
Look what I found! That's a pretty necklace.
Right, Miracle, you... I'd like to...
Lying in the street. So I
Convince
took
those
it.
knaves on the city council that Sparrow
Okay.
paid on a whim.
Good. More and more people come into our secret clinic.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull'd be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Mengele cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Got you pretty good with that, Shiv.
I'll get that little shit. Teach him to step on my turf.
What's a mate?
Well?
Oh, he's a war veteran. Spare him, Crows.
Your white hair, an aberration resulting from deviation from the norms during the time of the grasses, correct?
Eternal fire protects us.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Marigold.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while? I I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Well, we can gather it here, or my place. You choose. Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then die for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in.
I didn't...
Wanted to fresh...
Stop.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain. Turned out.
You were lucky.
Take care of your...
Having our fun.
There's a draft. There should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret door.
Free City of Nowhere. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Menga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
But maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Oh!
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of... But I'd prefer you...
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin first.
Brandon and...
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Dying of poverty.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices, and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really...
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for bruises?
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have the pain to and trek like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. You'll coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Don't push!
Everyone
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know? What are this? I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. Truth is, we're already... economically.
Put it down, please. There's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please! Stop! Go away! Leave it!
Way to the next room's blocked. cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid it down with it. Another masterpiece. And I guess I should...
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing it.
Little Sarah.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone.
Why do you...
Tell you this bigwig...
Gave the ban...
I don't...
Sarah, leave the...
You tell him...
I'm a witcher.
Yes? Yeah.
I don't hear...
Now go wake that...
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Truth is, we're all... I saw Miss...
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah.
So many crowns I paid. The second sword, is it in case the...
Ah. Help! Save me!
They're starving in Gazemi, though. They eat also.
Beg your pardon?
My child's fallen ill. Another
That's some lovely singing.
better than last year. I don't have to wiggle your ears then.
Believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue pile driver.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of it.
What for?
Do as I ask.
Siri. It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. We've been I found her at Stiga Camp. They wanted to hurt. I remember fighting side by... It was the first...
These memories.
I have more...
Then please...
Siri was up. I remember. Strong. Knew then.
I see. Do...
Yes.
In that case...
Never... Years... The dry... Siri came... By something.
Thank you. Would you be willing...
No. Let's...
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies.
Pure legend.
No one a legend. I see.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's
Make yourself... You must take...
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmare.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme?
As you enter this...
Dandelion.
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Twinge me back again.
Why's those blood?
Oh, shit.
Need something?
What do you have on? So long.
Son's dead lately. Stop going there after they sold me dirty.
Baths are in Silverton. I highly recommend you visit.
Top knot.
Show me.
So the worst scum float.
Oh,
Ah, here crawls a witcher. Look! The corpse like my wife.
I'll never come back, you stinking scadgies!
All we wanted was...
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth!
to make some points.
Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into their. All right.
With pleasure.
Now!
Mistake.
Reminds me of a days of war. Yeah?
Yeah, almost like we never left Vert.
Told you it was. I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian ladders standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh. No.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted...
We've a wee probe.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Well, just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. And what do you find it? Dandelion Primate! Aha! It's from you.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
barrels of Tucson Dry, 5.
No. It says
Seems dead.
If you'll... Seems when it...
Not a bad idea.
That's what I'm... I'll ask the lassies.
Zoltan.
And you...
One.
Right, yeah. If you need anything...
Still here? Looking for something?
Just check it.
Actually... The Welsh...
Molly. Done it.
Yeah. If I'd... down...
Problem. Yeah.
Huh. This... hollered through...
Yes.
Like a door. Oh,
Yeah.
wouldn't...
Oh.
How...
Well, that one had...
A figure... Well, you want...
Nah.
Why?
See...
Well...
These guys. Cleaned all of them.
Oh, let it go, Jared. Come on, we need another place to hunker down the nights.
Maybe we ought to try the King of Beggars.
Look at me. Junior claims you agree.
I will get you every last
Horsens!
Help!
What you hollering?
Close enough. Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really?
The King of Beggars.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have...
Come on.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring.
Ouch.
Same thing as... 'Twas the last... Mate.
This woman he was with in the...
Claims you... Of course it's so...
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean... Tell him he's a...
heard the legends of the White Wolf?
What did I do to deserve such a shrew for a daughter?
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandel.
You've come to the...
You, Ellie?
Yeah?
Sorry.
Ah. Any better?
So you're...
Elihow.
Did you...
I met him one...
What happened? That...
I... Look...
Then I went...
Some... Oh...
What?
If the inf... Calc... You're... But...
Thanks for your help.
I can help with...
Me brother stayed in Temeria. Ain't no hope for him, is there?
Eternal fire.
It's not safe to go out on the
killer
streets anymore.
prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
Deepest apologies.
So dreadfully dull. Downright painful.
This baronet's love...
Shouldn't interest you.
Don't worry.
Out of the way.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
An Imperial...
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant.
Perhaps...
Is that something...
Well, if
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from...
Gray's a knight.
My coin...
Surprised he didn't salute. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far... Must say...
Mostly just...
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make...
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose?
Radovid's encamped nearby.
Cantarella for me, then. I see...
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Giddy up.
I adore the speed, the rush of air! Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind.
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. The Baroness. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course.
What?
To take me. Said there'd be.
You do?
Sure it. Maybe.
Know where I can...
I know.
Thanks, Mom.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince...
Oh, that's...
Sick of you these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Washed your hair lately?
Ah, Geralt, there.
Gladly.
I'd say that... And here we are. Thank you for your
Likewise. See ya.
What's he doing here?
I've been cranky since morning.
Excuse me.
I am she. Wait outside, Club.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter kill a man. You rat. And then he killed him.
Like it's not.
How do you?
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion read.
Oh, yes.
He read you it?
No. Mole.
Found a...
Really? Horse it. Gee up, a stag.
Sorry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No, he never came back to see me.
Thanks for your...
Been thinking. Now who started this war?
Hey, not like that.
What difference will it make?
Civilization. What do you want?
Rosa var Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, There was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
That's enough of that.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled in...
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalinetta. Dandelion act any different?
Strange? It's no Edna.
Rhetoric lessons in a...
We set out...
Who?
Eccentric old coot. He'd apparent...
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a...
Wonder...
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it?
Oh, E.N.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa's...
Why not? Changing. Been a pleasure.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
Swix. KSN? KSN?
civilization ends if this comes.
I've had enough of
Another drifter in from Temeria.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your salt, you old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? No. Ah, you're back!
That Field Marshal dude is replacement?
At auction, but his thing.
How could you resist?
So,
tell me what you've got first.
a few bruises and a torn dump. Otherwise,
let's hear him. I'm all ears.
you know what it'll stick.
Maybe.
Looks like you.
Women on my thing, eh?
What shade?
Blonde.
It's
Why wasn't...
it's
He lost... What can I say?
She's it, laddies.
All right. Guess
Priscilla.
mean we've been sent.
Monsieur.
A fine kettle of fish.